guys, out here on the river for another metal detecting adventure. It's going to be great today. I have my spare metal detector though, since my AT Max is not working. I'm working on getting it fixed. So then we'll be out on the river with that soon. But for now, I'm going to be using the Nokta Macro Simplex, which is that machine right there. I will kind of show you how it works. I'm not used to using that machine. I bought it for my son. Some of my friends have used it. I found a few bullets with it at a spot where I already knew there were bullets, so I kind of knew they would be there. In terms of just checking the river for relics and going on a long search, never done that with this machine, so not sure how it's going to do. Hopefully it does well, but we'll see. But this is a really awesome area. Several fords along here. There were a couple big battles and some severe camps and things like that. A lot of history also back to the colonial period, so that's hopefully we'll find some awesome stuff. I think we will. All right, let me get the metal detector out, start detecting, and then I'll show you what we find. The good thing is I didn't step on him. I guess that would have given me and him quite a fright. But that's a big snapping turtle. Oh my goodness. Good thing the river is clear, because you don't have to worry about stepping on him in the mud here, because there's very little mud in this river. But let's take another look at him, and then we'll keep going. In the kayak, I'll float over him. All right, guys, one thing about the Nokta Macro Simplex, I had mentioned I hadn't really used it that much. Well, I brought a test bullet with us. So you can see, I don't know if you see that bullet sitting right there on the bottom, but we're going to test it and see what does it sound like. Kind of solid 65. Let me take my headphones off so you can hear. Hopefully you can hear that. Let's try it in mode 2. Let's see. I think I like mode 1 better. It's a lot easier to hear. So let's use that. Okay. All right. Let's keep detecting. I'm going to pick up my my test bullet that I just planted there for the purposes of this test, and then hopefully find a real bullet in the wild here very shortly. Okay, just dug up a pull tab, rang up as 35 on this, but it was a clear signal, so I was able to find it. And now we have, where is it? Machine. I think that's going to be a can, is my guess. It sounds like a big object. My guess is a can. Let's just see though, because you have to. Oh my gosh, it's all mucky here. Definitely going to be a can. All right, let's see. It's a little mucky because of that log jam right there. All right, let's see. No, not a can, but what is it? It's a piece of like a drum or something like that. Yeah. Nasty. Okay, well, good to know it's finding things anyway. Just found that little thing. I feel like I know what that is. It looks familiar. I just can't remember. I don't know. If you guys let me know when you see the video. I might have figured it out by then. Just found this little homemade sinker here, kind of under that rock ledge. The Simplex is doing well. I realized I had the sensitivity turned down, which wasn't helping, because I saw a quarter on the bottom. I could barely hear it with the coil about, I don't know, 6 inches above it. So I turned the sensitivity up, and now it's behaving much more like other detectors would that I'd expect. So anyway, good. First, I guess, old lead find of the day. Well, there's 3/4 of a horseshoe just found with my my detector right here on the bedrock. So still some iron relics here. Okay, so we moved quite a ways down the river to a new spot, and well, a spot where I found bullets in the past, because I didn't find anything in the spot where I had been looking, but just found a nice little homemade sinker there. Sorry I didn't get it on on camera. Try to get the next one. But that's a nice one. That's a nice historic relic there. Very cool. Boy, that is some smashed fired bullet. Look at that. Definitely a Civil War bullet that someone fired like directly into the rock. Can't tell what kind it was. It's pretty cool though. That's a really neat relic. The American Civil War, first bullet of the day. Well, that sounded for sure like a shell. A big old window weight someone's using as an anchor here. Glad things like that are still in here, because that means there still could be shells. Alright. Having fun today. See what else we'll find. What do you guys think that is? It's lead. It almost looks like a kerchief slide made from a bullet. I don't think that's what it is. Maybe a bale seal of some kind? I don't know. Interesting. Alright, these two bullets were in the same hole there. One is a modern 22 bullet. The other one may not be modern. It could be a Civil War pistol ball. I'm going to have to measure it when I get home. Looks like about 36 caliber. But, yeah, very nice. Okay, just dug this piece of a spoon up. Let's see what it says on the back. I think it says something, but I can't make it out. I'll have to look at home and see. It definitely says something. I don't know. We'll have to look when we get home. Anyway, nice relic. There's a fired modern bullet there. That's a beautiful homemade sinker there. Very nice. Well, what do you all suppose that is? It's about the size of a large cent, a little too thin. And it's got those two things on the back. And maybe some leather in between. Yeah, there is leather in between there. I have no idea what that is. Try to clean it when I get home. See if I can see if there's anything on it. But right now I can't make out anything on it, any details. Please let me know if you guys know what that is. That's a neat homemade sinker right there. It's almost the exact size of a musket ball, except it has something driven into the top of it, or maybe it is a musket ball and they just drove that in versus melting it together. It's like a piece of iron there, but definitely almost exact size of a 69 caliber musket ball. That's cool. A neat historic relic.